30 milliliters of ayahuasca, 2 doses, 3-to-1 ratio, cooked with Brahmi and Jatamansi post-final extraction. Full moon in Leo, 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Intention: to become a better partner and father. Tools: mapacho, agua florida, agua cananga, palo santo, pasanga, numerous crystals, and my altar. The reason I added these 2 herbs above is because Brahmi helps cultivate the part of the mind associated with Brahma, and also is a brain tonic. Brahma is the creator god and the consort of Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. The Jatamansi is also a brain tonic, but it's also a relaxant and is used for anxiety and the nourishment of brain cells for the uptake of new information. Most relaxants are heavy in nature, like licorice. Jatamansi is in the same family as licorice but is sattvic in nature. Both are masculine. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Firstly, the relationship I have with ayahuasca has been interesting to say the least. I have been drinking for around 15 years and dieting for 7 of them. I am 38. Previous to this night, I drank in December during the conjunction and was given specific instructions. I followed all of them to the letter. As I sat there awaiting the presence of the medicine, I did honestly start to feel like I may not have drank enough, but as soon as the first Ikaro played, she slowly started to weave her way into my consciousness. She came lightly. As the medicine gradually increased, so did the feeling that tonight will be unlike any other night. She acknowledged my psalm selection and was attuning herself to the music. Ayahuasca loves music, especially music sung about her. Yes, all things have an ego. I made space in the playlist for a second dose. When this time came, I asked her if I should take another one, and she said, "If you have to ask, you already know the answer." I took another dose. Probably around 30 minutes later, the space was filled with spirits. The medicine at this point was very strong, vision-wise and realization-wise. As I continued to puff on my mapacho, a huge white spirit came and sat behind me. "If you allow us to help you, your family will never wish for anything." I said no thank you. The white spirit got mad and sinister, and with the use of my agua cananga, it left. Then ayahuasca said, "See, some things only give, to receive something in return." I agreed. After many moments, a gray alien came slightly into the space and said, "Technology will save you. I have something for you, if you wish." I said no. Then the ayahuasca said, "Yes, technology is killing humanity. It will become your downfall." There was a sequence of ikaros where ayahuasca was removing things from my energetic body, almost purging, but becoming lodged in my throat. Then out of nowhere, a huge presence came into the space saying, "You have won the acceptance of the alliance. We will give you wealth beyond measure." This is when a huge spacecraft was lingering over the space. It was human. I declined after asking the ayahuasca for her advice. She said, "Do you like to be controlled and conquered?" I said of course not, and she said, "These people only want to own everything, in the name of peace." These beings left. All went quiet. Even the song that was playing calmed into a rain track. As the next track came on, ayahuasca reappeared adorned in something I simply cannot describe. She had 3 chests. Each one was a reward for the 3 tests I had just passed. I have interacted with witchcraft before, offering me spells, power, and prestige, which I've always declined. As she gave me the first key, I sat back and took a huge draw of my mapacho, asking for protection. I said to ayahuasca, "Can I trust you? Because I have been attacked before." She said that these past attacks were actually a gift in disguise. As I took the key and opened the first box, the music went into a track that opened the space up further. The space was filled with all the plants of the jungle, with ayahuasca sitting in the background, laughing with love. I cried with happiness, because this is a coronation. She asked for me to hold out my finger. I pointed it towards the huge crystal on my altar. Then from the cosmos came a gold, blue, silver, and green feather, an Ikaro. It entered my energy body through my finger, went up past the dart lodged in my heart from a previous attack, went up under my shoulder blades, and found its home at the top of my neck or base of my skull. Finally, I had won the acceptance of the plants. This dart I have is now mine. I nourish it with tobacco, it's my protection. After sitting with this, going through the second round of Icaros in the playlist, Ayahuasca appeared again, asking if I want the key to the second box. I said, really, what else is there? I felt so humbled already. I said, okay. Ayahuasca opened the space, told me to smoke more tobacco, and told me to relax. I opened the second box, and within this was all my grief and sorrow. At this point the playlist was really orchestral, and was actually playing a song my father loved. Ayahuasca said there's nothing to be worried about, I am here with everyone awaiting your return. She also said I should accept the reality that I won't be returning home, thus I won't see nor hug my mother again. I cried for what felt like hours, and stopped finally when she said, these things don't serve you anymore, you can now be free from this heaviness. That thing in my throat I mentioned before was this grief. Crying was my purge. The third box I opened without a second thought. Within it was the realization and tools I required to receive what my intentions were for this ceremony. Ayahuasca controlled the whole space. She knew when the music was changing and knew exactly when to do the work. Thank you for listening.